Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One.
The Kinonomicon ex mortis.
Roughly translated,
Good movie.
of the dead.
It sounds like somebody's car alarm is going off. Is that you, Hot Dog?
I live in an apartment complex, so it's somebody around me. It's not me.
Hot Dog's like, joke's on you. I don't have a car.
Hot Dog, turn that button off on your soundboard thing.
I don't have the soundboard on today.
Oh, no.
I don't believe you.
Oh, no. Hot Dog, are you holding up a sign on the side of the street that says honk if you're horny? Are they really horny?
As a bit, I thought we were doing like a Howard Stern thing today.
Oh, my
Hot Dog
goodness.
on the street bits.
How are you guys doing? Mark, you were just at a con.
I was at the Saline County Comic-Con here in Arkansas over the weekend, so I didn't get to rest. I just got to sell a bunch of Common America books. But it also means I only had time to watch one horror movie, so you guys are going to have to carry my weight this week.
It's okay. I will carry it. Weenie's used to carrying both of us, aren't you, Weenie?
Yeah.
D's nuts.
No, like there
He's the
are
real
weeks.
MVP.
No, there are weeks where I'll come in here like, yeah, I didn't have a chance. I was busy. Or Mark's like, yeah, I was busy. I didn't watch a single thing. And Weenie, every week, he's like, all right, I saw 15 movies. And we talk about his the least.
I know, because you guys are always like, I haven't heard of that. It sounds dumb. What? There's a woman? Is she dumb? Yup.
Dude, we're going to have a great conversation this week about witching and bitching. Oh, I can't wait for that one, Hot Dog. You're going to school us.
So, like a year ago, Mark, I watched Little Shop of Horrors, the original, and we talked about it on stream. And I was like, yeah, Mark, that was okay. I don't know why everyone says it's the best thing in the world.
You watched the wrong one. You stupid.
I know. And that's what you told me back then. You were like, no, I think they're talking about the remake. I was like, oh, okay. And it took me a whole year to finally watch the remake. And I loved it. I was like,
everybody loves it. It's so good.
I was like 10 minutes in. I told my brother, I was like, this is like an instant favorite. I love it.
It was directed by Frank Oz, Fozzie Bear, and Yoda. It was one of his, Frank Oz had like this really weird, like short directing career where he did like a bunch of good movies like this one and What About Bob? And then he just decided like, you know what? I'm done. And then he stopped making movies. It's kind of a shame.
Yeah, I just knew he was a puppeteer, so I was a little surprised to see that he directed this. But yeah, I loved it.
You're surprised that a puppeteer directed a movie full of puppets? Okay.
No, because I mean he's a puppeteer. Like that's what I thought. I didn't think he was like a director.
That's right, buddy.
I just thought he was like things. No, I just thought he was like, wee, I'm a puppet. Like I thought that's what he did.
Well, he doesn't become the puppets, really.
No, but you know what I mean. Like he's the one like moving them or something like that.
With his hand up their ass, yeah, that one.
Right, right. Like he's like, hello, I'm Mr. Sock. Like like
my
the puppet
God, you know nothing of the Muppets, do you?
This is
no,
weird.
I know the Muppets. I'm just trying to.
I know the Muppets. I know Herman the Frog.
Herman the Frog. I know Herman the Frog and Wuzzles the Bear.
Come on, Mr. Piggy. Everyone knows these guys.
Yeah, Frank Oz. He's that guy who's just off screen playing Miss Piggy, and he's always like, Kermit. Yeah, I know that guy. He was Darth Vader in the Return of the Jedi.
Well, Custom, I think you said like you watched the original on Joe Bob or something, and you were really disappointed.
Yeah, Joe Bob actually did a Corman double feature. It was that and Humanoids. Was it Humanoids from Beyond or the Deep?
Humanoids from the Deep. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet. I saw it way back, so I consider it having not been watched because it's been so long. But
Humanoids from the Deep is the movie that Corman made instead of Piranha 2, and you know what? He made the right choice.
Man, so this Blu-ray I got, it had the director's cut and the regular cut. And Mark, you told me the director's cut had a darker ending. So I was like, you know what? I'm going with that one. So Yeah, you're gonna have to fill me in on what the happy ending was.
Oh, it's much shorter and much less interesting, but that's the version that everybody had for like 25 years, and they didn't finally release the director's cut version until the movie was released on Blu-ray like 5 or 6 years ago. So what you have is the rare version, the one people aren't used to.
But like, what happens though?
Okay, so in the theatrical version, the one that has been around for the longest time, so after he sings Audrey 2, the killer plant sings "Mean Green Mother from Outer Space," which is such a fucking awesome song. It's the best song in the movie. Rick Moranis doesn't die and doesn't get eaten by Audrey 2. Instead, he kills Audrey 2, and then he and his like flapper girl girlfriend like get married, and that's it. That's the end of the movie. They go off to their house in the suburbs. But then you see like the rose bush, one of the roses blossoms, and it's little baby Audrey. That's the end of the movie. But it's a much quicker and simpler ending, and it's fine. It's a good ending. It's the version I'm used to, but it's not as cool as the director's cut ending.
Yeah, that sounds really lame. I'm glad I didn't.
Audrey too turns into a giant, right? Doesn't it become like
Godzilla? Or Biollante.
Yeah, I really like that ending, how it was so cheerful but so dark at the same time, because they're showing like all the products being made, like the toys and ripoffs and stuff, and then all the plants just come to life. I thought that was great.
And Rick Moranis gets his ass eaten, and so does his girlfriend. They both die.
Well, he doesn't get his ass eaten. I don't want to hype up this movie too much for people who haven't seen it.
That's sick.
Well, I watched the super secret director's cut version that none of you have seen.
Oh, no.
I found it in Frank Oz's house last time I was breaking in there. Like, only show this version at parties. Like, oh, I'll be taking that.
Parties.
Blackmail against Rick Moranis.
Man, but yeah, that was a really fun movie. Wayne, did you have a favorite song in it?
I haven't seen that in a while, man. I'd have to revisit. The Mean Green Mother track was pretty hype. I don't remember what else is in there.
I mean, I like the opening one too. It's just so catchy. Little shop of horrors.
Oh, that's a great one. That
was the theme song for the cartoon too, I think.
Yeah, there was a Little Shop of Horrors cartoon back when like every movie got a cartoon, no matter how inappropriate it could possibly be. And yeah, I remember watching that shit back in the day. So next to Mean Green Mother, which is like the showstopper, the best song, my favorite one is Steve Martin's song about being a dentist. I like that one just because the build up to it is so unexpected. He's this greaser driving his motorcycle, and he's singing about what a badass he is and how much he loves inflicting pain and beating the shit out of people. And then he just suddenly goes into the song, was like, "So I became a dentist." He just starts like punching people in the mouth and ripping out their teeth. It's great.
I love that. I love that they took everything from the original and just made it so funny. It's so much more interesting. I thought that was a great connection to make that dude the dentist. You're right. It was so unexpected because he's this greaser dude, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm a dentist."
Yeah. I
really didn't see it coming.
It's one of those remakes, a lot like The Blob or The Fly, or The Thing, where it just takes everything from the original and just pluses it in like every single way. It's a legit case of a remake that's better than the original because it just improves at every opportunity.
Yeah, that's what I hate about certain remakes, when they don't try to do anything new. And they're like, here's the same thing, but with worse actors. Nightmare on Elm Street.
That. Jeez, that's like the exact same movie, but worse. That's how you don't do a remake.
Eric says, God, I miss the trend of every movie getting a cartoon, no matter how inappropriate.
I took that shit for granted back in the day because I just assumed that if a movie was even mildly popular, you'd get a cartoon because you did. RoboCop got a cartoon. We talk about Little Shop. A Toxic Avenger got a cartoon. Like, everybody got a cartoon.
And the weirdest part is like they never assumed kids would find the movie based on it too, right? Like you would think as a child,
R-rated movie.
Yeah, like, oh, I love the cartoon, then I should love the movie.
Oh my god! I've said it before, but I'm pretty sure that the Toxic Crusaders cartoon was an elaborate and very expensive prank by Lloyd Kaufman to trick parents into renting the Toxic Avenger for their kids and just warping them for life.
You
'Cause
mean
that's
a
the kind of thing
psyop.
Lloyd Kaufman would do. Yeah, it was a psyop.
It was a psyop by Troma. I think so too, because I can't remember what I heard of first. Toxic Avenger was definitely playing a lot on USA back then, but the cartoon was out around the same time, so I can't remember what I got into first.
I mean, it could be that like the TV edit, like it's like RoboCop.
No,
if you watch
for
the TV edit of RoboCop, it's practically a PG movie because they just cut out all the blood, and I mean, it's violent, but it's almost like GI Joe violent. And same thing with like Toxic Avenger. I mean, they had to hack that up pretty bad to get it on the Sci-Fi Channel, but it's something that kids could watch on TV if they caught it on like a Saturday matinee. But you know that parents were going to Blockbusters and renting the unrated version for their kids, and the kids seeing
Absolutely.
like the heads getting smashed in, and that one dude who just like blows up the taco joint and is like, I'm gonna cornhole me a blind chick.
My favorite is from Toxic Avenger 2, where he turns the dude's nose into a fish. That's always been my favorite. I thought that was the most funniest,
that's
stupid
one where they
thing
go
I've
to
seen.
Tokyo, right?
Yeah, because his dad's from Japan or something.
God, I haven't seen Toxic Avenger 2 and 3 in forever. I mean, I remember not liking them, but I kind of want to watch them again just to see if I still don't like them or not.
88 Films released them on Blu-ray region free, so
Oh fuck! I
worth
have
checking
no
out.
excuse not to get it then. You
Guy
know, they
from
tried to
Red
make they actually did a pilot for a Sergeant Kabuki Man cartoon, like another Troma
really?
cartoon. And I swear to God, if you watch that pilot, it's only like a pitch. It's like 5 minutes. But if you watch that pitch, it's like, okay, Lloyd Kaufman is really just fucking around. He overplayed his hand because the Sergeant Kabuki Man pilot is like it's narrated by Gary Owens. People know who Gary Owens is. He's a famous narrator. But it's like Sergeant Kabuki Man with his heat-seeking chopsticks and his and his magic fan. None.
Oh,
Like,
no.
holy shit, are you serious? Like they were totally taking the piss. They're like, I wonder if ABC would really fall for this one and greenlight this show. Let's see.
Guy from Red Bank says Rambo also got a cartoon.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it did.
You know, Mark, you said the other day with House 2, you're like, that one should have had a cartoon.
It should have, and I can't believe it didn't.
What are some other movies that deserved a cartoon spin-off?
Tremors. I mean, if you watch
Yeah.
Tremors 2, that totally feels like it should have been spun off. It got spun off into a TV series like 10 years later on Sci-Fi Channel, but it should have been a cartoon of just Michael Gross and his sidekicks like traveling around the country blowing up graboids. Like that would have been fucking great. That's totally cartoon worthy.
Whitney, what about you? You got a movie you think you would like to see a cartoon spin-off?
Probably Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. He's just
Never
going
heard of
around on capers and adventures, or The Thing. There's so many you could do.
Yeah, you
then.
stole my answer. I was going to say The Thing.
Now it's my answer.
Big Trouble in Little China. That could have been a cartoon.
Oh,
Easily.
yeah.
Or the obvious Puppet Master, of course.
Oh,
would have
right.
been a killer cartoon.
Yeah.
Right. Pushes up glasses, Puppet Master, you say.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this one, this little B-side.
You know, like every full moon movie could have been a cartoon. Subspecies,
Yeah.
Transfers, they all have like a comic book vibe to them where they really could have just made that transition easy. But that's too
Yeah.
expensive for Charles Band. Speaking of which, I did watch a Charles Band production Empire Pictures
Ooh.
film. The only one I watched this week. It was Spellcaster. So Spellcaster is currently available from Vinegar Syndrome. It's a Vinegar Syndrome archive edition, though, meaning that they only pressed 4,000 copies. I have copy 3,027. And once they're sold out, they're not going to do a second pressing. So I really recommend getting this one, especially if you liked Spookies. Because, I mean, who the fuck doesn't like Spookies, man? Spookies is the shit. Because this is just like Spookies, only not as good, but it's still pretty good.
What a selling point.
I mean,
man.
it's got Adam Ant in it. I mean, how many
Well, I've
horror
never
movies do you
seen
know of
Spookies.
that have Adam Ant? Jesus Christ, Nasser, get it together.
Adam Ant and Phantom of the Park, I think, is one.
Yeah, it's really well cast. So it's about a bunch of like cool teenagers who are all in their 30s who win a contest to try and find a check for $1 million in this mansion in Rome this giant castle, and it's part of like a music video contest. So they're playing like a bunch of like 80s rock videos, and like the host is this like MTV VJ guy, and they've got a pop star there. But as they're going around the mansion, all the different stupid teenagers trying to find the $1 million check, there's a wizard played by Adam Ants lurking in a secret room in the mansion, in the castle, and he keeps like conjuring up these crazy monsters to attack and kill each teenager one at a time. And that's where it's a lot like Spookies, because Spookies is, the teenagers all break up and go to different parts of the mansion, and then just a crazy monster shows up in like every room, and it's a different monster each time with these amazing practical effects that hunt down and kill each teenager. There's like 50 of them in Spookies. And Spellcasters like that, where it's just this different weird monster with these, and the effects are by John Carl Buechler, the guy who did Friday the 13th Part 7. And so like there's a pig guy, there's a devil, there's this cartoon electric snake that strangles one girl. And
why do you say cartoon electric snake?
I mean, like it's animated. You know the electric gremlin?
Oh, really?
In
Like
Gremlins 2? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I haven't
it's
seen
like
Gremlins
that.
2. Don't spoil it.
Jesus, Nasser. God, what is this,
Nasser,
amateur hour? This is
Yeah,
the
it's like a
Kinonomicon,
30-year-old
man.
movie.
I just picked up part 2.
Bring your goddamn A game.
Now it's ruined for me. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
watch it
right.
now.
God. Yeah. Now that you know there's a cartoon electric gremlin in there, like there's
Why
no more
should I
chance.
watch it now? Why?
No, so just the best kill in that entire movie is also like the first one. A girl gets eaten by a chair.
What kind of
So
chair?
that
Like a big
happens, and
comfy chair?
Like, yeah, she
Wayne's
sits down
really
in this
getting
big
into
chair, and the fucking chair eats her. It's
That's rad.
it's the best. So it's the third best chair related kill in a horror movie I've seen. It trails behind the possessed lazy boy from Shocker, and it's not as good as the demon hands popping out and groping Sigourney Weaver in Ghostbusters, but it's a close third as far as
Wayne was
chair
getting
monsters
really.
go.
Wayne was getting really into that. He's like, "So, Mark, this is really important. Which way was she sitting in the chair when it started to eat her?"
Whoa. I asked about the chair because I feel like knowing what kind of chair would also give you an idea what kind of budget we're working with. If it's like a wicker chair, that's not so impressive. It's
What
Was
do you
there
mean
an
it's not so
ottoman involved?
impressive?
Oh, tell me there was an
See?
ottoman. Oh, yeah.
No, the wicker chair, that's the most impressive.
The Wicker Chair sounds like a really shitty direct-to-DVD spin-off of The Wicker Man.
About
It's
the
like,
chair
ooh.
they made from the
I'm on
burnt
it.
Wicker Man.
Oh god, that's like like this one. It's like one of those Amityville sequels where it's like,
Mhm.
ooh, it's the lamp from the Amityville house. Well, it's like someone's like, I went to this island where they used to burn people in Wicker Man.
Yeah.
It's been abandoned, but I found this cool wicker chair, and I'm gonna take it home with me. Ooh, the chair's the best. And now Ghost Christopher Lee's chasing
Right.
everybody.
Well, because
Right.
everyone watching the Wicker Man goes, "What happened to all that wicker?"
Yeah,
or,
right.
or this carpet used to be in the Overlook Hotel.
Exactly.
Now I always trip whenever I walk over it. Ooh. Oh man. Eric in the chat says, I will go to bat for Jackie Earl Haley as giving a great performance as Freddy. I want him to play more horror villains. I
was
don't hate that
fine,
movie, but
but
I don't think it was very good either.
No, I think he did as good of a job as he could, but he was still. It felt like he couldn't make up his mind if he wanted to play it like Robert Englund or if he wanted to play it like unique and make his own Freddy, and so he kind of just fell in this an unconfident version of Freddy. Like he's trying to be his own Freddy, but he's also the script is making him like recite Freddy's famous like lines. So
Right.
he's like, "How sweet fresh meats," or like,
Right, or how's that for a wet dream?
yeah, and it's like all you're doing when you say Freddy's famous lines is you're reminding me that you're not Robert Englund, and that's fucking it up.
right,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna turn it off and put on one of the other ones that's actually good.
Exactly. Put on the better Nightmare on Elm Street.
I rewatched it recently, and one thing that I kept getting distracted by was he just looks so whittle, And
Yeah,
I'm
with
like,
you
man,
on
this
that.
guy's not that intimidating. He's so tiny with his whittle glove.
oh, he's baby Freddy.
Whittle Freddy. Hey, buddy, stuck in the dream realm, huh?
Oh
Why,
man.
why did Nightmare on Elm Street get a cartoon with Whittle Freddy?
Surprisingly, it didn't. That's like the one thing Nightmare on Elm Street didn't get.
Hey, can
And
you
how
imagine? So I know how they would have made a Nightmare on Elm Street cartoon. It would have been like the Beetlejuice cartoon. Because if you watch like Beetlejuice the movie, Beetlejuice is the bad guy who tries to like rape Lydia at the end of the movie. And the
pedophiles were really popular back then, by the way. What's that about?
What was really popular?
Pedophiles. You had child enthusiast Beetlejuice, child enthusiast Frederick Krueger. Very odd.
They were all over the place. Ooh. You know, you had what's his face who directed The Tenant and Rosemary's Baby, just getting it on with 13-year-old girls in hot tubs. Yeah, Roman Polanski. Oh man, it was a pedophile's paradise back then. Clown House. Oh man, you couldn't star in one movie without tripping over a pedophile. But now I'm going to get you delisted from Amazon. Amazon, yes, and also YouTube.
YouTube, fuck it. Right. I'm ruining all your accounts.
Right. No, I'm going to get you kicked off Twitter and everywhere, like scorched earth.
The Beetlejuice cartoon, I actually bought it, but I never watched it.
It's if you didn't grow up with it, Nasser, you're probably not gonna like it. It's really corny, but I loved it as a kid, so you know.
But you had another point. You were saying you're like Beetlejuice is.
Yeah, so Beetlejuice was the bad guy in Beetlejuice, and he was very much not friends with Lydia. And the movie ends with him trying to force Lydia to marry him, and him being like a lecher and a creep. But then in the cartoon, they're like best friends, and Lydia summons him from the Netherworld, and they go on wacky adventures.
Really?
That's what would have and that's what would have happened in a Nightmare on Elm Street cartoon. You know, it would have been Nancy like going like, Freddy Krueger, Freddy Krueger, Freddy Krueger. It's like, hey, Nancy. Oh, you want to come with me to the dream realm? We got to go on a crazy adventure. I got a talking car. It's going to be awesome.
In the cartoon, it would be like Freddy's like, who are we going to terrorize today, Nancy? And then it's like somebody like picked on her at school, like threw a spitball at the back of her head. So she's like, we've got to go kill them in their sleep.
Right. No, it'd be more like Freddy would be a prankster. So they just like dump buckets of water on people's head. Like there'd be a mean girl at school. Like I bet Tina, instead of being Nancy's friend, would have been rewritten into being like the mean girl at school that picks on her. So they always get revenge on Tina in every episode. And I bet like the boyfriend, Johnny Depp's character, instead of being like, you know, the cool jock guy, he'd probably be like recast as like the little nerd who has a crush on Nancy or something. They would do something so it's so easy, right? Like holy fuck, like the Little Shop of Horrors cartoon, like so the main character is the Rick Moranis character, but he's a little kid. Seymour, yeah. How could I forget that? So Seymour's the main character, but he's a little kid, and the blonde girl's in it, but she's also a little kid who he has a crush on, and Audrey. Audrey. How am I forgetting these names? And then Steve Martin's dentist character is a little kid, but he's not a dentist. He just has braces, and he's like the bully who picks on him. And it's that's the Little Shop of Horrors cartoon. Just it has all the characters from the movie, but they're just like repurposed into like little kids. And Audrey too. He's called Audrey Jr. I think is a good guy who's trying to help. He's basically spends the whole cartoon trying to help Seymour get laid. It's really weird.
All right, guys, I made it back in time to hear about Seymour getting laid. Now, is this Seymour 1 or Seymour 2?
This is Seymour from the Little Shop of Horrors cartoon, the one that's like 8 years old.
No.
No, it gets really weird when you get to the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon.
Oh yeah, that one was rad.
That one I really liked as a kid too, because they got John Astin back to play Dr. Gangrene, so they had like that going on. But they adapted it from Return of the Killer Tomatoes, which even though it's rated PG, it's an 80s PG, which means that it's got a lot of like sexual humor and stuff and violence.
I think there's titties in those.
There's titties and the blonde girl, the hot blonde girl who's a mutant tomato. I can't remember her name. Tara, thank you. Tara in Return of the Killer Tomatoes was created by Dr. Gangrene as basically his nymphomaniac sex slave. Yeah. And so she teams up with the guy, and they're like boyfriend-girlfriend, and she's just like a nympho, so they're just having like wild like bondage sex throughout the whole movie. And when they made the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes cartoon, they kept Tara as like the smoking hot babe, but her boyfriend was turned into like an 8-year-old kid in the cartoon. Yeah. Like this is really awkward.
So thankfully, much less sex in the cartoon.
A little bit, a fraction less sex. Yes.
I did love how they had like different tomatoes. Like there was Snake Tomato and Phantom of the Tomato.
and like beefsteak tomato, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the
so
one with the
rad.
eye patch who is like the leader of the tomatoes, and he like forms a rebellion against Dr. Gangrene in the second season. Like I fucking love that show.
Cameron Scott says, "Imagine the Texas Chainsaw Massacre / Leatherface Saturday morning cartoon."
How
Yeah,
would they
what
do
would-
that one?
what would
How
that
See,
would
be
I'd
like-
rather have a Leatherface sitcom where they're like, "That's Leatherface."
Right.
it would be like, so a sitcom would be like the Addams Family or the Munsters, where they stay in their spooky house, but it's like different guest stars show up at the house in every episode, and then
Yeah.
they get into wacky hijinks.
And at the end, they always get turned into food. Like the Harlem Globetrotters and stuff would come by.
Oh my goodness.
The Harlem Globetrotters show up and get turned into sausages.
And him and the dude in the wheelchair. What's his name again? Like they'd be
Franklin.
buddies. Franklin, yeah, Franklin. He and Franklin, they would just be buddies in the
Now,
cartoon.
if they were to do a Texas Chainsaw Massacre like Saturday morning cartoon from the 70s by like Filmation or something, or Hanna-Barbera, like one of those like the really cheap ones, I think the way they would do it is that the Sawyers, they're not at their house anymore. Instead, they've got a mobile home, like an RV, and they just travel around the country, like getting into wacky hijinks, like they're traveling the American chili circuit, the chili competition circuit.
Right.
So they're going from city to city, you know, with Drayton's chili, and he's trying to win those competitions. But oh no, the chili competition's been canceled because there's a Bigfoot attacking the mall, and we got to solve the mystery if Drayton wants to do his chili. So you got like a Scooby-Doo style like hijinks where like Leatherface is chasing the hillbilly through a corridor of different doors, but then the Sasquatch or whatever is chasing the Leatherface, and then for some reason they have like a pet dog that can talk, and it's like, oh no.
See, I see it being the opposite, where they are going to do the chili cook-offs, but then you have Sally and Franklin and the crew who are constantly trying to stop them from winning, and there's always a Sasquatch, but it's always like Leatherface or one of the Sawyers. He always like blows up their shit, you know?
Oh my goodness, that's great.
And he's like, "Damn you, Sally."
Oh my goodness.
Then you
Oh
get
my
Franklin
goodness.
the dog, too. You got to give him the talking animal.
Right. Oh my goodness. I think my favorite like exchange in any Texas Chainsaw, I'm gonna forget the characters because I only saw the third one once, but in the third one, when the dude that I swear died earlier in the movie, but he's alive at the end, like he's fighting one of the Sawyers, and he's like, "Why are you doing this?" And they're like, "Because we're hungry." And he's like, "You never heard of pizza before?"
Was that Texas Chainsaw 3?
Yeah,
That's
that's
three.
That
Yeah.
Ken Forey, yeah.
Yeah.
You never heard of
When
pizza?
he's fighting Tex.
Oh
my
man.
goodness. Stupid Newfie says Tales from the Crypt Keeper was
Yeah.
a great cartoon.
It is. In fact, every episode's actually on YouTube. Nelvana, and they're uploaded legit. So if you go to Retro Rewind, I think the channel's called, they have every episode up there. So the Tales from the Crypt Keeper cartoon actually adapts stories from the EC comics. It's just that they're selective about which ones they adapt. So they specifically adapt the ones that are like not gory. They adapt like the lame stories from the EC comics, but they're still stories from the source material, so you can't say that the show is inaccurate. But they have some where the people don't make it at the end. They had one that was actually really cool. So there's this uncle and his nephew the uncle's a fisherman, and his nephew is a little wiener boy who's like, "I don't want to fish because I don't believe in killing the poor little fish." And the uncle's like, "Stop being a pussy. We're going to go fishing." And so they go fishing, and the uncle catches a whole bunch of fish. And then every time they go back to shore, the uncle just dumps all the fish on the beach. And he's like, "Fuck them fish." And then he's like, he just kills them for the joy of killing. He doesn't even eat the fish. So at the very end, they're standing on a pier, and the uncle's like tells his nephew, now get in that boat because we're going fishing. And the nephew tells the uncle off like, "You're an asshole," and leaves. And the uncle's like, "Oh, fuck that kid." And the uncle looks down at the pier and he sees a wallet on the pier. He's like, "Oh shit, free money!" And he picks it up, but the wallet's attached to a line that's going off into the lake. and the line reels in, and he gets pulled into the lake, and then you see like a bunch of bubbles on the surface, and then the surface goes like still, and it's like really ominous. And then like the next day, the nephew is walking along like the shore of the lake, calling for his uncle, trying to find him, and he trips over a can of tuna, and then he looks at the label, and the label on the can of tuna is a picture of his uncle. And that's how it ends. It's just really weird.
They have like a
like
manufacturing facility.
And they never show like the fish. Like I guess the fish like killed the uncle and stuffed his corpse in a tuna can and made a label like with Photoshop underwater or something.
Oh man, Eric says Leatherface cartoon is just a Tom and Jerry chase thing.
Oh yeah, where he's just like chasing Nancy, like Nancy's like outwitting him.
Well,
like,
no, he said,
I'm still hungry.
Well, no, Leatherface.
Leatherface. Oh yeah, well no, it would be less Tom and Jerry and more like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and it would be and it wouldn't be Sally. It would be Franklin on his wheelchair, but he's really fast on his wheelchair, so Leatherface can't catch him. So Leatherface is always coming up with all these crazy schemes and gadgets and inventions to try and catch Franklin, but Franklin's like, meep, meep, and keeps getting away.
Stupid Newfie says, opinions on Rob Zombie helming the Munsters. Well, I never watched anything Munsters, so...
I liked Addams Family better, but I mean, all I know for sure is that it's Rob Zombie, so that means that Lily Munster, the mother, is going to be played by his wife, and I can't stand Sherry Moon Zombie. So
but
I'll
it also means the bar is incredibly low. You know?
yeah, right. I don't know.
Because in my head, it's like, okay, they live in a trailer park. There's someone has alcoholism and probably beats their spouse. You know, like all the Rob Zombie stereotypes flood in when I hear about this. And it's terrifying.
I mean, I can say this is that for a lot of reasons, I wish Sid Haig was still alive because Sid Haig was awesome. But if Sid Haig wasn't still alive, you know he would have been cast to play Grandpa Munster, and that would have made the movie worth watching. But he's dead, so we're not going to get that. Yeah,
that's sad.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Addams Family, but never watched the Munsters. Never even heard of them until a few years ago.
It's weird because that was like that's a fierce rivalry that still rages to this very day, is Addams Family versus Munsters. Like the people who love the Munsters fucking love the Munsters, and the people who love the Addams Family fucking love the Addams Family. And like there's so many needless deaths because of this feud. It's crazy.
Bullet Ninja Hagelman says, I'm here to drink milk and defeat chaos, and I'm all out of milk.
There's some sort of meme about chaos that I don't get because I'm not.
Yeah, I
14.
think it's tied to E3. I think I don't know much more beyond that.
All I know is that Nintendo won E3 because they announced a new Metroid game, and that's all I really care about.
Oh my goodness, it's like
what are you gonna play it on?
It's like, I'm gonna use my imagination. Oh boy, Metroid Dread. I love the part where Samus takes off all her clothes. That's my favorite part.
I don't get the chaos thing either, and it reminds me of that meme of The Simpsons where it's like Homer when he's younger and he's like, Dad, you're not with it, and his dad's like, I was with it until they changed what it was. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like I used to be with it, then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it, and what is it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you.
Right, and it happened quicker than I thought.
Like, whatever, man. Like last week, you were calling things sus, as the kids would say, Nasser. So you're still trying to be with it.
You kept talking about dabbing on things that were quote unquote lit, fam.
No. Because I hear some of these things from my little brother and my little sister. Sometimes I'll hear about these things. If I ever hear about something, I'll have to ask them about it. And I just, they look at me like all confused and like I'm an old man. Even though my brother's only 4 years younger than me, but still, like him and my sister. My sister's 7 years younger than me. They're like, you're such an old man now. I'm like, stop! I'm still with it.
No, yeah, that's because you like every time you approach them, you say like really cringy shit like, "Hey, fellow teenagers, would you like to twerk? YOLO."
YOLO.
It's like what's this Among Us thingy mabobber? And they just look at me like that one meme of the.
So
one
how
little...
about that Five Nights at Freddy's, huh?
Oh my goodness!
You like the Minecrafter?
Eric says saying there's a Munsters Adams rivalry implies they're on equal footing, but Adams has been eating the Munsters lunch for 30 years. Oof.
You know, that's the thing though, is that maybe well, the Munsters beat the Addams Family to a theatrical movie, and I'm pretty sure there have been more Munsters revivals and attempted revivals than there have been Addams Family. But the Addams Family has 2 cartoons and a Scooby-Doo crossover, so they got Munsters beat on that front. So it's hard to say.
Who has appeared the most with the Harlem Globetrotters? That's where I want to start.
That's a good question. I swear to God, the Harlem Globetrotters crossed over with at least one of them, but only one of them has a crossover cameo. Not even a cameo, like he plays a major role in Gremlins 2: The New Batch. I'll leave that as a surprise
just
for
keep
you,
going.
Master.
Keep going. Keep ruining it.
No,
watch the
that's why
movie.
I'm not gonna tell you which Addams Family or Munsters character plays a major role in
All right.
the movie, but you'll find out, Nasser.
Okay.
This weekend when you watch Gremlins 2: The New Batch.
Oh my goodness, Mark! Let me tell you, we're still watching Twin Peaks. Me and my brother. I had to take a break. Like I told him, I was like, "This show is so ridiculously stupid now. I can't." I was like, "Eli,
But that's on you. That's on you because you know it's bad. You can just skip to the last episode of season 2. Get on with your life."
This is his first time watching it. This is my second time. I was like, "Oh my goodness, this show was such a great first 10 episodes. Now it sucks." Oh my goodness, we still have like 3 more discs on the Blu-ray set to get for season 2.
You've been watching it for like 3 weeks already.
No, we have such different schedules though. No, we have such different schedules. Like my brother works like now, like he's at work now, and I work like during the middle of the day. So we have to wait for our days to line up.
Is your brother still the professional monster truck driver?
Yeah.
Oh, does he drive Bigfoot? Oh, that would be so cool.
Or grave digger? That'd be really cool and spooky.
Oh man, Bigfoot and Gravedigger versus Truckosaurus. Oh fuck yeah, man.
See, there's another rivalry it's always been Addams Family and the Munsters and Gravedigger and Bigfoot. Those are the 2 of humanity's longest rivalries.
Yes, because humanity doesn't go back further than 1960. I mean, like whenever color television was invented, that's when humanity started.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Bullet says, "I'll fill you in so you are hip at the water cooler. Right, there is a new Final Fantasy game, and the guy says he wants to defeat Chaos 100 times in a 4-minute trailer."
Oh, see, whenever I hear the word chaos in video games, I always associate it with Sonic the Hedgehog 1.
Yeah.
I mean Sonic Adventure 1, because like the villain in that game is called Chaos. And they say chaos like 5,000 times in that game as well.
I think this is the one time I actually know what video game you're talking about, because I did play that Sonic the Hedgehog video game. This is the one time. Like we need
Sonic the Hedgehog video game. I haven't enjoyed that.
I happened to play that Sega created Sonic the Hedgehog video game.
No, we need like a plaque or something, Mark. Like the one time I understood a video game reference.
I too enjoy those Super Mario Brothers. Like they are quite Italian, and despite their ethnic origins, I find them most entertaining.
Boy, shucks! Did you guys talk about the Super Mario Brothers? I also like the Super Mario Brothers. I watched my brother play.
What kind of voice is that?
That's you. That's like your talkie voice.
That's not my talkie voice.
Shucks! I didn't know y'all heard of Super Mario Brothers also.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. Stupid Newfie says monsters are more wholesome. Addams Family seems more sinister.
Yeah. The Munsters never ever wanted to hurt anybody, and I'm pretty sure they never did. The Addams Family, it's implied that they're like more like the Manson family, and they it's implied that people who visit their house sometimes die, and they just laugh it off. And it's no big deal to them if you go and you sit down for coffee and you accidentally drink strychnine and die, and they feed you to their cannibal Venus flytraps, and they're like, there goes another one, Tish.
I also never understood if they're immortal. Like the Addams Family, do they have powers? And are they just fearless? They don't care.
Yeah,
you
right.
have to bury them on Mars.
It's like Wednesday is like always killing Pugsley, especially like in the movies and the
Right.
90s cartoon. But like she electrifies him, she like chops his head off, she throws him off a building, but he's always like alive. I don't. Yeah, it is weird.
And Gomez is always getting into harm's way, getting daggers thrown at him and stuff, right? I mean, I don't understand. What's their power level? It must be through the roof.
Yeah. That's why you have to bury them on Mars. I'm still laughing at when you said that. Oh my goodness.
I'm honestly surprised there hasn't been an Addams Family in space. I mean, it seems like that would have happened by now.
All right, let's make it happen. We'll make our own ripoff, and then we'll put it on space.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh, it'll be
The
the
Radams family.
Yeah, the Atoms family. ATOMMS, the Atoms family in there. They're spooky in space.
Cameron
Okay.
Scott says, any thoughts on the Toxic Avenger reboot?
Please don't suck.
I haven't seen Toxic Avenger, but I just know they're going to reboot it and make it woke. What else are they going to do?
You don't even know that. What makes you say that?
Everything ever. You can't get excited for things anymore.
This is going to be like an Indian film. An
An
indie film.
Indian
No.
film, like
No,
Lost
I
the
mean-
Mohicans.
No,
Like
I mean,
Mahakal for Toxic Avenger.
aren't you guys with me? Like, you can't get excited for things anymore because anytime a new movie is going to come out, it's always got to be woke now.
I'll say this, that you're kind of right, because the only things I get excited for now are like releases of old stuff. Like, ooh,
Right.
they just announced a Blu-ray for Tremors 2 Aftershocks. Oh boy, that made my week.
Right, or like they just announced the Thing 4K. It's like, oh yes, the Thing 4K. Like I care about that more than I care about any like new movie release in the last like 5 years.
I definitely
Also-
think I'm more like cautiously optimistic for newer movies now than I've ever
That's-
been.
You're less cynical than we are, Hot Dog, because you do watch more like new movies than we do, like Witchin' and Bitchin', which is something I would never give the
Right.
opportunity to watch.
You
but you're
should,
like, Witchin'
though.
and Bitchin'?
Which-
That sounds right up my alley. I love both
Well,
of those things.
Well,
But
shucks,
yeah,
howdy.
you
I
should
sure
tell us
love
about that
witches,
movie.
but I also love bitches.
You should tell us about that movie, Weenie, since we haven't talked about any of your watches yet. We've got 15.
It was like
minutes
2 weeks ago.
But you
left.
made
Tell
a
us
video
about something
about it
else you
today,
watched.
so-
Then go ahead. Tell us about anything you watched.
I watched Scanner Cop, which was pretty dumb but fine.
Ooh.
If you ever wanted to know what it's like to be a law enforcement officer, but you can blow people up, that's the movie.
Oh man, you should have watched Scanners 2 and 3 so you could have understood it better.
I know,
Yeah,
I had no clue what was happening.
fucking the DMs are like, is this a sequel to Scanners 3? Do I need to have seen Scanners 3 to understand the storyline? And like, even if it was a sequel to Scanners 3, I guarantee you it still wouldn't make any sense, so it doesn't matter.
I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know how they made any sequels to Scanners. Like, I never knew till recently there was a Scanners 2 and 3.
The
I have no
Scannerverse.
idea.
The
I don't know.
Scannerverse, yes. Not just a series, but its own spin-off series, Scanner Cop
Which is
1 and
weird.
2. Like,
I guess they were pitching a series too. Oh, I don't know if it's supposed to be a Scanner Cop series or a Scanner series.
Did Scanners even do that well to spawn so many sequels and spin-offs? Because I was under the impression like Cronenberg movies were all flops, like John Carpenter's movies. Was that movie not a flop?
I don't know.
I mean, I get... It's weird because are there any other Cronenberg movies that got sequels besides The Fly? Like, because it's not like The Brood didn't get a sequel, and now they're
Oh
doing
no,
like
no, Brood.
Rabbit.
The Brood got an animated series. What are you talking about?
Oh,
you don't
yeah,
remember
that's
Brood
right.
Babies?
It aired, yeah, Brood Babies. It aired on CBS Saturday mornings in 1985.
Oh my goodness. Weenie, I heard you typing. I know you're looking it up.
I'm looking up the box office take for Scanners.
Yeah, and how did
over
it do?
14 million worldwide.
Yeah, that's a lot
Okay.
back in the 80s for an indie film. So, yeah, I guess
Huh.
it did do well.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought it. I don't know. Whenever I think of Cronenberg, I'm like, okay. Outside of The Fly, all his stuff was really like niche and probably got like 15 people to see it in the theater.
I would think he would have done better than that because he kept doing big-ish movies with big-ish people in it.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that? What's that one he did with that Stephen King movie with Christopher Walken? What was that one?
the Dead Zone.
The Dead Zone. Yeah, he
Dead
did that
Zone.
one. So was the Anthony Michael Hall Dead Zone TV series a sequel to that movie, or was it a reboot?
No, I think it's a reboot.
The reboot. Okay, so it doesn't count.
I haven't seen it, but I remember looking it up a while back, and when I read the description of it, it just sounded like it was like a completely like different take on it. So I'm pretty sure it's a reboot.
So aside from Fly 2 and Brood Babies, there really wasn't any sequels to Cronenberg movies.
Which Fly 2 is solid, but I just think it should have started like with the last like 20 minutes, like the awesome like chase and stuff like that should have just been the start of the movie.
You say that, but watch Firestarter because it's the exact same movie as The Fly 2, except it has the instead of putting the chase at the end, they put it at the beginning. So after the first act, the movie stops dead, and there's still like an hour left, and it's boring as fuck.
No, I meant it should have been that chase, but like extended out into a whole movie. Like it should have been nothing except like
So you want it to be like Dumb and Dumber, okay?
See, I wish The Fly 2 would have been where the baby is already part fly, and then it's just baby's day out, but with an ugly fly baby.
Oh, and it goes to like a construction site, and like the cat and the mouse who are trying to like protect it have to go and chase it around.
In the gorilla cage and stuff. And
and it's like crawling on.
To help it. Yeah,
there we go. Why does everything involve babies with you? Do you just like want to see babies die? Hot dog?
What? Babies are nature's most comedic element. That's why they're in everything.
Baby Massacre Slumber Party.
Texas Chainsaw Babies. Yeah, that would be
Chainsaw Babies.
Baby Chainsaw Massacre.
Baby Chainsaw Massacre. There you
go. Bullet says Addams Family X.
Like rated X? Like I'm pretty sure there's lots of porn parodies of the Addams Family.
No, he means like in space.
If not, you just struck gold.
I mean, yeah, like Gomez and Morticia are basically just like always like 1 second away from just ravenously fucking each other in every episode.
You know, it's really impressive that you never see him like jizz his pants in any scene. You think he'd have a stain on the front of his pants half the time.
He's like, Tish, you spoke French. Oh God.
No, I didn't finish. No, that was you probably.
I'm sorry, Tish. This normally doesn't happen to me. Like we both know that's a lie, Gomez.
I put my belt on too tight this morning.
It's this new cashmere underwear. The way it rubs up against me, I just cashmere. Oh God, I did it again.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Eric says, okay. Here's my problem with Fly 2. The telepods worked. They just can't teleport organic matter.
And that's the problem. That's the problem with every single Fly movie is that they create this device that can teleport physical objects across the universe, but then they're like, no, it's worthless unless it can transport people.
Well, it didn't print it right, though, in the first one, right? Like, they send the plate over, and it's like, China spelled backwards. We can never do anything with these.
Then ship stuff that's symmetrical.
Holy shit. Dude, that's got to be your next YouTube video upload. Mark destroys the Fly in 2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Didn't they in the first one didn't they get it to where they or am I mixing it up with the third one?
No, the first one they did eventually fix it, but it has that same problem where he's like, okay, first I'm gonna nuke this kitten. Okay, now I'm gonna nuke myself. It's like, what? I don't understand the escalation of events in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But Eric's whole point is he says, but that's still an amazing tool. Why didn't the company go to market?
Right, that's the thing. Is like I understand like a crazy like lone scientist being like, no, it's worthless unless I can transport meat across the universe. But like an actual corporation who exists to make money would be like, fuck yeah, we can ship lumber with this thing. We can teleport lumber across the Pacific or something. They could find some good use for a telepod that can only teleport inanimate objects. But no, he's like fucking Bartok is like.
Right.
Like, I don't care how many golden retrievers we have to mutilate. I want this thing to work.
Right. Then there'd be like no more mail. Like you would get everything instantly.
Like some kind of electronic mail.
You'd get it's almost like you'd get your Vinegar Syndrome Blu-rays like immediately instead of having to wait several weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Almost like streaming, but
my package shipped from them a few days ago and it said arriving June 20th. And then June 20th came and went and it's still not here and it's somewhere in Pennsylvania. How? I don't understand.
Maybe you need to move to Pennsylvania.
It somehow got rerouted from like Montana to Pennsylvania. Like I live in Chicago. Why is it in Vancouver now?
Oh my goodness. Cameron Scott says, so The Fly is an alternate universe to the Terminator because the time machine in the latter can only transport organic material. The Fly teleporter the opposite.
Fuck, that's not even true. The Terminator, it's like it can only transport organic material unless you stuff a fucking robot inside of it. Then it can transport that.
Could you imagine the first attempts are just tying and duct taping baloney onto their robots and pushing it through time?
It's the same principle, yeah.
I don't understand that. Why could it only like teleport organic?
It would nuke everything that they were wearing and stuff. Like it would just shred it. I forget, right? Like wouldn't it?
Because I mean,
the time stream can't handle clothes.
No, because I mean, in the Fly that makes sense because okay, it could only transport a sock or something. Like it can't transport somebody because they're living. You can't take them apart, put them back together, and then it's okay. But I don't understand. You can't transport just regular things.
Imagine
only something alive.
Imagine you're not a robot. Imagine you're just a normal person and you're using that time and you're using let's pretend you're not robots. I mean, I've never met you people in person, so maybe you are. Maybe I'm just going to assume that you're all white and non-threatening.
Right.
But imagine that you're using the Terminator time machine and you're a normal person and it sends you back in time. But because it can't send inorganic things back in time, it leaves all your feelings behind in the present. So when you get there in the past, you're like, holy fuck! Because you're like, your mouth is bleeding all over because your teeth now don't have any fillings in them. Like, oh shit, that hurt.
Okay.
The entire fucking premise, like, this was James Cameron, like right after he got fired from Piranha 2 because he was he was basically inequipped to direct Piranha 2: The Spawning. So then he went and did Terminator instead. So yes, it is Terminator, as good of a movie as it is still slightly retarded.
I love that episode of Family Guy they did, like, I don't know, 2 months ago or something, where they parodied
Terminator.
That was great. That was the best Family Guy episode in, I don't know, like 10 years. Eric says Arnold is just being used to smuggle a robot through customs.
Hey, wait, the whole theory I said about the fillings wouldn't even work because the fillings are metal, but they're inside your organic body. So as long as you time travel with your mouth closed, the fillings should go back in time with you, right?
I mean, sure.
I don't know. None of this makes sense.
Time travel doesn't make sense.
You know what? Wait. We didn't even get a chance to talk about the monster yet, so I guess we'll have to talk about that next week.
Hold on.
We can talk about your shit taste, Nasser.
Did you guys know that next week, July 2nd, there's a new Purge movie coming out?
No.
Oh my god, is this like the 4th or 5th one?
I think it's the 5th one.
We must bury the Purge on Mars.
What?
How about we bury every single copy of The Purge on Mars and just pretend that entire series never happened?
But it's got a cowboy on it. It can't be bad.
Oh boy.
You guys love those.
Shucks,
it's like a
I sure
Western
do love
thing.
me some cowboys.
I
love them cowboys when they show up in horror movies, especially when they're doing The Purge.
You guys won't believe this, but shucks, I've never seen a Western before.
No, I've seen.
Now, let me make a correction. I have seen Back to the Future 3. Now, It is a Western, but it's also science fiction. So I believe that one should count. What are we talking about again?
I think that would hold up.
I've seen Red River. It was actually a good movie, but I still don't care for Westerns.
My name is Nasser Rabada, and I make up titles for movies, and nobody questions me.
No, it's
that's right. I'm the number one Arabic voice in science fiction.
It's a Howard Hawks movie. It's a Howard Hawks movie.
I pretend like people know who Howard Hawks is, but the truth is no one does.
What? I don't know what bukkake means. Anyway, read one of my books.
Anyways, you can buy.
I don't know what bukkake is, but could someone please show me?
Have a good night, everybody.
Good times.
Bye-bye.
Imagine